It's been said that the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. And then I heard one say, but both sides have to be mowed. And that's what we're going to deal with a little bit today. The grass being greener. You know, sometimes, though, in life we get to choose the yard. You know, sometimes the house and the house next door is for sale so that we can check out the grass on both sides of the fence, and they cost the same amount of money. All we have to do is choose the one in whom we think the grass is greener on. We get choices like that in life. And that's where they were at this point in the narrative of the life of Jesus. You see, Christians must choose to believe a few things, and one outstanding thing in particular, in order to pick Jesus and thus pick everlasting life. First, you need to choose to believe that there was a man named Jesus. And that should be easy to do because there's enough historical proof of the life of Christ. There's just as much or more proof that a man named Jesus from the Nazarene existed as Julius Caesar. So that should not be hard for most people to believe that there was a man named Jesus. But the next thing you need to believe and choose is that he lived a perfect life. That he was perfect before his heavenly Father, righteous and sinless in all his ways. Next, you need to believe that he died on the cross, and not because he fell a victim of a political conundrum, and he couldn't get himself out of it, but he chose to die on the cross. He decided to die from you. He said at any moment, I could call 10 legions of angels and he could get assistance. He could have just floated off the cross at any time. And there were always people saying, hey, get down, Jesus. I believe the devil wanted him to get down off of that cross because he knew that when he was on that cross, he died for you, because on that cross, and we'll get to it in a moment, he bore your sin, my sin, the sins of the entire world, past, present, and future. And we must choose to believe that. But then the most outlandish thing we need in order to pick Jesus, you need to pick the reality that he rose from the dead on the third day. Now that is the most outrageous, outlandish claim that has ever been made, that a man actually raised himself from the dead. And just like you pick this house for sale because of the green grass, or this house for sale because of the green grass, the choice is equally easy either way. But the difference is this choice that you pick carries with it your whole eternal destiny. See, that's because every human being is going to live forever. The only question that's on the table is, what neighborhood are you going to spend your eternity in? Okay? Are you going to spend it in heaven, or are you going to spend it in hell? And what you believe about the resurrection is the determining factor of whether or not you will go to heaven or whether or not you will go to hell.